Hello, I'm Ray, and welcome to another Pauper video. We've got our Care Bears deck that we're going to be playing today, and yeah, I just wanted to show you what sort of this deck's what it's trying to do. So the idea for the deck came from the blades of the deck, which are Banshore Blade and Esper Storm Blade. And basically, the cards read, so Banshore Blade, as long as you control another multicolored permanent, Banshore Blade gets 1/1 and has first strike. So basically in our deck is a 2 mana 3/2 with first strike, which in Pauper is pretty awesome, I think. An Esper Storm Blade is, as long as you control another multicolored permanent, Esper Storm Blade gets 1/1 and has flying, so a 3/2 flyer for 2 is pretty awesome. And obviously if you've got both in play at the same time, it's quite a force of aggression. Got a Deputy in here, which is a flash 2/2, obviously a multicolored permanent, which is blue-white, which is pretty much everything in our deck. When it enters the battlefield, you may return another creature you control to its owner's hand. You don't have to use that ability, it's a May ability, so basically it's a 2 mana flash multicolored permanent in our deck, but it can be used late game to dodge removal spells and all sorts of things. We've got the Knight in here. He's a 3/1 with the Exalted ability, and he's also an artifact as well, which will become relevant in a minute. The Outlander, another artifact, another 2/2 bear, and it's got protection from red. That's not really become relevant yet, but I've had like a couple of games of it and it got around a bolt once, but most people are playing 2 colours when they're playing sort of control-ish decks anyway, but Pro Red's a good thing to have. And now we've got the Shield Mage. So it's 3 mana, so it's Big Daddy Bear. It's a 2/2, and when it enters the battlefield, you can prevent all damage that would be dealt to artifact creatures this turn. So that's not just your creatures, that's everyone's artifact creatures. But yeah, it's just really good for a combat trick, and obviously it's got flash and it's multicolored permanent, so it works great with Esper Stormblade, being it's an artifact and needing multicolored permanent. So it's its best friend basically. Moving on to the non-creature spells. This is where I'm not really sure if I'm happy where I'm at or not, but I did run God's Willing before, but then I realised it's not great with some of the enchantments we've got. So Mizium Skin seems great. It was in our board and I had a couple of games with it, and I don't know, we've not actually won a game yet with this deck, but we're gonna get there now. We've got the new upgraded build. So yeah, Mizium Skin just gives our creatures hexproof, and then you can overload it to give them all hexproof, and 0+1 if that ever comes up. 2 copies of Thoughtcast and additional 2 in the board. Just as we've got so many artifacts, including artifact land, then we can really cast this for cheap, or if we need to, we can just regas our hand. This is a new edition. This is Clout of Dominus. I'm not too sure if it's going to be really good or the complete opposite. The only downfall is, well, I'll read it first. It's enchant creature. As long as enchanted creature is blue, it gets 1/1 and has shroud, and as long as enchanted creature is red, it gets 1/1 and has haste. We have no red creatures. This will never give anything haste, but the 1/1 and shroud is pretty key. So if you whip this on a Banshore Blade or an Esper Storm Blade, you will get, so you will control a multicolored permanent, so it'll give it a +1/+1 and flying, and then it will give it additional 1/1 and shroud. So it's just in those 2 card combinations, and with the Shore Blade you'll get a 4/3 with first strike. So yeah, it's with shroud. So we're just going to test this card out. It could be great, it could be not, but the only downfall is that if we have this on a creature, we cannot then equip Steel of the Godhead, and that's pretty much the best card in our deck. We'll get to this. Crystallization is a card that I just literally put in there because I was looking for other cards, and I was like, Chains of the Curse of the Chain, and yeah, that was okay. It just taps the creature down, but I think this is so much better because your enchanted creature can't attack or block, and when enchanted creature becomes the target of a spell or an ability, exile that creature. So basically, I think this is in a really good spot because when you say like you're enchanted like a mole drifter or just any sort of creature, there is quite a lot of bounce spells. And the thing was with Curse of Chains, so they would just bounce to the hand and replay it, and then it's just like because you've got so many bounce creatures, let alone just like unsummon and vapor snag and all cards like that. So I think Crystallization's in a good spot, and it makes more of our guys more evasive, and it's obviously got, of course, multicolored, so it gives all the boosts everywhere else. Still of the Godhead is pretty much the big win more card in our deck. It's as long as the enchanted creature is white, it gets 1/1 on lifelink, and as long as it is blue, it will get 1/1 and can't be blocked. So basically, you're chucking this on any creature in the deck. As you can tell, they're all multicolored and all blue-white. They will get +2/+2 lifelink and unblockable. So that in Pauper is just pretty broken. But the only thing it still can fall to is removal. So this is where Clout of Dominus comes in and Mizium Skin comes in. And moving over to the board, we've got Dispel, more Mizium Skin, Disperse, just in case they put like a pacifism on it or anything like that. But yeah, that's the main the deck. Do let me know what you think, or if you think of any cards that could be an addition to this deck. Because I mean, this is still really a work in progress. This is nowhere near the final build, but we're gonna have a couple of games of it today, and we're gonna see how it goes. Right, we've got a game one. Let's see how we go. Select the right deck. I hope I did. With our blue-white Care Bears deck. The blue-white Care Bear. Oh, so 1 plains. New. After my leg on his hand. Plains Island, 2-drop, 2-drop. Yeah, this is the hand we need to be keeping. Do we want that on top? I don't think we do. No, we're fine. We can draw land later on. Island. Oh, see that we draw a Guildgate. Perfect. Snow-covered island. Could be anything. Could be Delver. Could be just control. Oh, okay. Oh, might have a mirror match. I doubt he's playing with whatever we're playing. But he could be playing a counter spell, so let's run something out that we're not really too bothered about getting countered. So the Knight's probably perfect for this, because it's still a beat stick. I say it's a beat stick, it's a 1/3, but I'd rather get that countered than Esper Stormblade, and we can flash Deputy, and so we can dodge some removal. So we're a Jeskai deck. Well, this is good because we can get our beats on here, and if he tries to bolt our guy, then we can flash in a Shield Mage. Scred. Yeah, we'll flash in a Shield Mage and prevent this damage. Scred red. Sorry, I'm drinking tea. It's literally so early for me to be up on a Saturday morning, but I had to get this video out because it's just I don't seem to have the time. Seeing as I'm playing Paper Magic like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and like tournaments on the weekends as well. It's so hard to fit Magic Online as well. But yeah, we're just looking forward to the next GP now, which I actually don't know when it is. Right, so I think we need to get our beats, because we've got another Shield Mage, so we'll get beats on with our Shield Mage here. See what he does. Get him for 3, take him down to a 15. You're just going to take it like a biatch. Yeah, okay. We'll play the Den. Tap this, and play a Stormblade, and then we can have the Deputy for backup. we can just sit on this shield mage and wait for his removal spells basically. What is this? Mole Drifter. Yep, that is fine. Yeah. Did he play land? Yes, he did. Don't think. I tell you what. I think the best way to use our mana next turn, because if we don't flash this guy in now, we can attack, and whatever one he's blocking, because he's gonna have to block. I think. I don't think he's got the and then we'll just deputy it back to our hand, then recast it, and then we've got some more things to do. Because I don't think just casting the deputy here for no value is not really getting us anywhere. We'll cast it for long while and immediately sack it. Because I have a tendency just to forget Evolving Wilds. If it was any other fetch land, it would have been fine. But as soon as it's Evolving Wilds, it's just boring and brown and sits there and doesn't remind me to fetch in his turn. Yeah, so we'll go to combat, get on with the beats, and we can always flash in the shield mage as well, which is quite nice. If he tries to block this, yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, we'll flash in the shield mage. This card is so awesome. It's so awesome. Like, we get to trade here. He takes 1, 2, 3, and we're killing his Mole Drifter. But he's already obviously got so much value off the Mole Drifter anyway. But you know, and we've got a little bit of an attacking force at the moment. We'll have to see what happens. Another Mole Drifter. Okay, this one's. So he's just literally stacking his hand. We can probably expect a bulk now, to be honest. Especially when you're leaving one red up. We're just going to bolt our guy now. Yeah, overkill. Well, this has got pro red, so that's the thing. Do we just attack with the team? Yeah. And we can bounce whatever. Telling him bouncing the shield mages seem pretty sweet anyway. Yeah, we'll flash this in. We'll pick up the shield mage, and then we've got it to choose another creature. I'll choose this one. Yes, I'd like to use his ability. And we'll go to damage. We need to draw one of our auras, to be honest, because yeah, we need to get some serious damage in. Like, we're doing okay. Like, obviously he's down to a 9, but yeah, he's got 7 cards in hand, so anything could really happen. At least we've got these 2 creatures in our hand. So if it does manage to board wipe or something. I haven't actually seen this spell bomb. Sacrifice Sunbeam spell bomb. You gain 5 life. Sacrifice, you draw a card. So I think these might be on the gain 5 life plan. Ugh. That's just boring. So it's back up to 14. Squadron Hawk. Ugh. It's like one of the best cards in Pauper of all time. Absolute Pauper All-Star. So yeah, we could really do with drawing into Still of the Godhead now, which would be pretty awesome. Get all the Squadron Hawks. Turn off all our yields. Yeah, we'll take the beats. So he's getting beats on. At least swinging for 2 every turn. He knows I've got the shield mage, so I'm just not going to chuck it out there. We're just going to turn these all sideways. Get the beats on. Takes it down to a 9. I don't see any value in playing the Outlander there. It's just not, just chuck everything out there. I don't know. That might be one of the downfalls I have with playing aggro. To be honest, is I love having something in my hand. Maybe like I'm not an all-in player, but sometimes I just want to keep something back because I don't know, the worst happens, then you at least got something to do, and you don't look like such an idiot when you've got 0 cards in hand and your opponent's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna slam spells down. So we have got this force of hawks to deal with. Let's cast another one. Ah, bone splitters. I knew there was something we missed out of our deck. We needed a bone splitters. That's definitely something we need to put in our deck. I even put it on my wish list on Magic Online, and I didn't even put it in. Yeah, Squadron Hawk with bone splitters is pretty sweet. Just leaving one of each mana up, which is strange. But I think we're gonna have to go on a absolute beatdown. Now, if he casts something here, I'm just gonna cast this now because we need to get as much damage in before he just locks us out and starts swinging with Muldrifter with Bone Splinters on it, and we are taking quite a bit of damage. But a bolt with response here. Oh, ability's on the stack now. That's what we want. What to put it on though? What to put it on? I think we'd put it on the Shield Mage, but we're just blown out to. We should have kept the Shield Mage now, but saying if it's like a pacifism or a Vapor Snag or anything, but I think we just have to jam it and see how we go. Yeah, we have to jam this. We'll jam it on this because I'd rather draw one of these deputies and be able to bounce the Shield Mage again. So we'll put it on Steal the Godhead on deputy. So it sticks, which is nice. Yeah, we'll just attack with all creatures. He can trade his Squadron Hawk for one of our guys, just not the deputy, which is quite nice. Yeah, you can absolutely slaughter. Oh, okay, maybe he's not going to block. Get him down to a 3, sorry. Yeah, we hit for 6. Yeah, we gain some life, which is nice. And yeah, now we play the Outlander and cross our fingers. Oh, what's this? Exclude. Oh god, that's brutal. Yeah, sure. Right, we're all in. We're all in now. The chips are down. Ugh, Scred. Firebolt. He's picking us off. He's picking us off. What's this? You may search your library for. Oh, it's another sort of hawk. God. Take 2. Play the night trade. Doesn't sound great, but we're just gonna chuck things out there and just see if we can get through this damage. At least we have another. Well, he's got a block, so he's down to 1 card in hand. So we're just gonna keep attacking with all our stuff. Keep this stupid artifact land in our hand. Blocks, trades. If he top decks a Muldrifter, goes get another hawk. Plays a hawk. Well, if we draw another Steel Godhead, we are in business. We cannot block, so that's okay. This sort of has to resolve though. It's got a counter in the head. I'm getting counter in hand. We're pretty done for, but I think we will just be able to grind it out. So thinking about doing something at the beginning of combat. Attack with our guy. Trigger exalted. He'll block. Go get another one. We'll flash in our guy. Resolve, trigger resolves, which is good. We get to kill this guy. And go get another Hulk. Any card, like any draw card, if he draws another Mole Drifter, I think we're just dead. That looks like Mole Drifter mana. Firebolt, okay, kill our guy. Oh, it's got buyback, isn't it? Is that the buyback one? Where's Firebolt? Oh yeah, he's just keeping Firebolt in hand, that's pretty sick. Yeah, I think we could... I think we're just done for, we need to draw. Play another knight, which gets excluded. Oh, so he's got that firebolt in hand. Go to combat, trade with this Hulk to get through another one when he gets it. So we bring out the board. I think we could bring in a couple of counter spells. At least Firebolt doesn't touch our knight, which is quite nice, but we're just getting valued out here by Squadron Hawks, all the Hawks, and Wisdom Hawks, but Brainstorm seems good. At least he hasn't got any fetch lands to back it up. Oh, Squadron Hawk. Gets another Squadron Hawk. Yep. We need to steal the Godhead. We need it really badly. Take our beats. Yep. Down to an 11. Crystallization. Yeah, it seems good. We'll cast it. Target this. Can't attack or block. Just having probably a good read of this card, seeing it's the first time I've ever seen it when I looked through the trade. So we're gonna hopefully take it down to a 1. It's down to a 1, just a 1. This can't attack, so at least we're getting the... It will just... Spellbomb seems good. Spellbomb and Firebolt in hand as well, with buyback. Sacrifice it, it will get exiled. Brainstorms. Just need to do 1 point of damage. That's all we need. Another Squadron Hawk. If he gets bold and gets in for 2, we can draw another Crystallization. and that will. Oh, he spreads the guy. Just 1 point of damage. That's all we need. Oh, it's definitely 5 we're taking. That's, yeah, we'll go to game 2. We just got outvalued. Right, so Thoughtcast. We want this. We would like Dispersal and Grey. Counter spells are pretty sweet. What don't we want? Medium skins are good. And what don't we like? Crystallizations are okay, but I don't think we want that many, so we'll cut 3. And we don't need that many medium skins, we just still need guys really. No. He sent me a message. What is the message? And we'll take. Oh, sideboarding isn't great in this deck. Knight's okay. Stormbird's okay. Where's the Outlander? We don't need one of these. Yeah, and we'll keep that. Yeah, we'll play first. This will hopefully give us the edge that we need. Yeah, this hand's fine. Oh, I clicked the mulligan button by accident. But I suppose this hand's fine also. We'll keep. I swear I clicked keep. As well as classic. Yeah, we'll top this. Classic just stupidly clicking around. Backtrack will cove, pass a turn. And then we'll lead on Esper Stormblade. Next to that. Okay, that's good. It's going to get a tap land, so it's definitely going to resolve. And we'll have. We're probably better off casting the Shore Blade first. Yeah. And then we can follow it up. And it's nice that we've got a blue land for counter spell as well. Ooh, okay. I'm not just gonna whack this on willy-nilly, that just seems pretty stupid. Yeah, we'll just cast the other blade here. And we have 6 power on the board. Attack for 3. And now we can just sit behind counterspell for a little while. Brainstorms. And then he's going to sacrifice his land, so just dig 3 cards deep. Get maximum value out of Brainstorm. He's got all his lands now. Drawing another land would be good. Another untapped land, which is quite hard to actually draw in our deck, but so we draw a land, that's good. And we'll get in for beats. Attack all creatures. Takes down to a 14. 11 because of first strike damage obviously, and we'll just pass the turn back. It's not playing anything in our end deck, which is nice. I think we just happen to, when it enters the battlefield you may search your library for an artifact card or convert mana for 1 or less. Hold on, let's do some quick maths. So if we counterspell this, then counterspell this. I don't think we should counterspell this. Like, this has got first strike. This has got flying. Yeah, we'll save the counterspell. But obviously he will go get a spell bomb or something like that, so we can. It puts a card into his hand, so that's okay. Yeah, spell bomb, pirate spell bomb. So he'll just be trying to pick off our guys. Yes. Draw a guild gate. Alright, we're done for lands now, we don't need any more lands. Attack, attack. He might block. 8 then. Take him. So yeah, I think we're in a good spot. We get to counterspell his threat. Firebolt. Yeah, we'll counterspell this. You can play the spell bomb and so Malik, okay, cool. If he doesn't play a land, then we win, which is nice. Because we'll just slap this on there. Yep, this game is ours. Ours for the taking, which is nice. In the game, yay. That's 5, that's exactsies. Well, going on the play helps. So, what did we like? We liked counterspell. The spell seems good. I'll take museum schemes. Take 2 out and play. Actually, no, we want 2 museum skin, 2 dispel. Take this guy out, and we'll play 1 more museum skin, and we'll play it like this. Thought class, we need 4 though. We need 4 of these. We'll bring in an Outlander and take this out because the Pro Red might hopefully get us through the 3rd game. This is the hope. Right, we'll just well, we mulliganed a hand. Yeah, okay. I'll keep this. Keep. Yeah. Land Pirate Spellbomb seems good. Tranquil Cove. Okay. So yeah, Land Pirate Spellbomb's pretty sweet against us. But I don't think we can need it. We need him to really tap out on turn 3, really. Yeah, I can't really. We need him to tap out for something. Let's get planes. Yeah, that sort of messed us up a little bit because we need to get this on fast. I don't think he's going to tap down that red, so we might have to just play the Stormblade. Oh, I don't even know how we get out of this. Can't just wait until turn whatever and just let him use it. We're just gonna have to play through it, I think. Hope we don't draw any more land. So yeah, okay. So if we in his turn, well, end of his turn, cast this, he'll Pyrite Spellbomb it. Then next turn we'll just cast Esper Stormblade, Clout of Dominus on it. I think that's the play. That's the only thing I can think of that gets us not just ruining our resources to Pirate Spellbomb, as we've got quite an aura heavy hand. But he's like, what is he doing? It's not cast a 2-drop or a 3-drop, so he's got to be expecting our guy. But if we can get him to tap down both those lands. Oh, so he missed a land drop. Oh, this is good for us. We'll cast this. Ability on the stack. Tap. Yeah, we'll go to combat. See what he does. Don't think he will just pirate spell bomb yet though. But 2 damage is 2 damage. And yeah, we'll cast the Bant Shoreblade. Ah, gotcha. Okay, that's cool. No, don't want to pay 3 mana. But we will cast this on here to give it Shroud. And then hopefully that's our beat stick. Picked up his 3rd land, which is good for him. Yeah, play an untapped land. I'll go to attack. Damage. Second cast Esper Stormblade. Which will get countered. Oh, exclude as well. Exclude is so punishing. Ugh. Like mini cryptic against us, it really is. Yeah, don't care about that. So, unfortunately, we've got 2 Steal the Godheads in hand and nothing to actually put it. 3 Steal the Godheads in hand, and we're just gonna beat with our guy. By all means, if we had access to actually cast this on this, it would have been probably different. But I don't think we could give up that position where we could actually cast this, because we wouldn't have had him tap that red out for a little while. But anything we draw is pretty live when... What is this? Deals 1 damage to target creature at play. That's fine. Ooh. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Unfortunately, because Pirate Spell Bomb gets around... it being protection from red, unfortunately. We'll try. He'll Pirate Spell Bomb it, or if he's got a counter spell in hand, then he'll use that. Exclude again. Oh, wrecks us. But we can't not cast spells. Right? Yeah, okay, this is getting the job done. Great, but we need to still cast spells. He's got 8 cards in hand. He's probably going to start slamming Moldrifters soon. But it will mean he's tapping out to cast them. So we can hopefully draw another creature. Maybe we shouldn't have cast that. Wait until he taps out, and then we can play that. But we have still got 3 cards in hand. Ugh, land. Didn't want to see that. Get island. Go to combat. I don't think we'll be able to kill him in 3 turns, especially when like Squadron Hawk and... Oh, is that the flare? The flare is good. Yeah, I got to sacrifice this card. Ugh, gonna get wrecked by a flare. Oh, no. Okay, so we need to draw a knight that can't get spell bombed and shield mage. Oh, I can just kill it with the ability on the stack, which isn't great. I just wanted to tap that bloody red. Really needing to tap that red. Tap out for a Moldrifter, please. Yeah, have another Hawk all day, my friend. Yeah, we'll take our beats. Yes, yes. Oh, flashing in the sky. Oh, he's got a counterspell. Another exclude. Wow, that's the third one this game. Ah, so we've got a knight. We have a knight. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of one of these. Cast it on the knight. And pass back. Okay, it's dead to any sort of removal. At least it can't get pirate spellbombed. He could be stacking celestial flares in hand as well, but he has had the business like triple exclude and that's such a good card against us. Brainstorms, trying to find an answer. 3/5. So we do hit for 4. Upon attack, it becomes a 4/6. If we stick another Still the God Hand on it, which I don't really think we want to be doing, but it'll become a 5/7. Scred. Yes, it dies. Wow. Yeah, I think that was our last little moment of glory. Trinket Mage. I can't see us winning this game. Cast Esper Stormblade. Here's no red, so we're just going to have to chuck this on straight away to play around. It's got one card in hand. One card. If we can just get around that one card. We have fought our way through some cards, I tell you that. 2 cards in hand. Mole Drifter. Ew. A red and a blue up. Gets his land for the turn. Okay. So no Celestial Flare mana. It's going to get him for his beats, but we're going to gain all the life in the world anyway, so... yeah. So 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll take our beats. I don't want to get knocked out by something random. I have to get in with this. Chuck in another Still of the Godhead does nothing. Goes to 4. Takes us to a 13. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Playing out Stormblade. And ship the turn back. I need him. I can't just attach this when he's got a spell bomb up, because it's just an easy kill. Now he has double red as well. He's gonna scred this. Okay, he's gonna kill his own guy. He's gonna gain 3 life. Really would like him to use that other red, but we've got lethal. Yeah, we've got lethal on the board if we can stick this Steel Godhead. Come on. Still got 2 cards in hand though. No double white though, which is good for not Celestial Flaring us. 1 blue is probably Brainstorm. Oh no, he's just equipping to gain 3 life when it dies, so he's gonna have to kill it himself. Yes. Swing. Done. Oh dear. Oh, we're gonna have to just try it anyway. We'll try our best. It resolves. Go to combat. Oh, we're gonna get blown out by so many things. Oh, thank God for that. Well, that was no easy match at all. I'm glad we won this. Oh, where's my chat gone? Send me a message. Oh, well, I can't read your message. Sorry, man. Wow. I didn't think that hand would get there, but yeah. We won. How, I don't know, but yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. If you managed to watch the whole thing, major hats off to you, and thank you. Yeah, see you soon.